Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here with a new playthrough, making a command decision here on uh, the 12-12 campaign because of some issues with the actual with Attila, base game Attila. Keep on thinking about what I'm going to say, but I was playing through it, and it just became increasingly not difficult to maintain, but the fact that I couldn't actually do much with my family or my generals for the most part, we couldn't actually get out of a spiral of public order and rebellion. So eventually I got it to the point where we were fine with the Civil War aspect, but I actually couldn't do a lot of things with my generals to increase my control or my Imperium, and it turned into a weird thing where I just could not stop getting hit with rebellion after rebellion, and public order issues. So we're going to hop in what is a new mod, the Medieval Warfare mod. I'll put the mod link down in the description below on Steam. Got access to this, kind of the whole realm of 12-12, but passion project by the mod maker. I was able to get access, and we will have some fun with it. So you have here, I know who we're going to play as, but I'll kind of go over the factions. So Golden Horde, obviously Genghis Khan. The Byzantines with the Latin Empire and the Empire of Nicaea. So you still have this. This mod starts, instead of being at 1212, it starts in 1220 AD. And you have some like hero characters in a way. So not like hero characters that you would think like Three Kingdoms, but hero characters that give you special bonuses and things like that. We're going to play on hard because I believe the mod is balanced around hard. Southern Europe, we got Sicily, Genoa, Castile, Venice. Western, you got France with Joan of Arc. Kingdom of Scotland with William Wallace. Kingdom of England with Prince Edward the Black. And the Holy Roman Empire with Frederick. Eastern Europe with Bohemia, Hungary, Poland, the Crusaders with Jerusalem, and the Teutonic Order with John of Brienne, who's the regent. Scandinavia with Denmark. Islamic empires with the Abuid Sultanate, Almohad, Abbasid, and the Sultanate of Rome. And the Slavic principalities with the Novgorod Republic, who the floating body because that isn't in there, but that's hilarious. So we're gonna play in Western Europe. So you might think, well, you're gonna play as England. It's an easy start. Well, here's the thing with England in this mod. This mod makes it drastically more difficult to actually field armies, which means we're not going to have full stacks constantly. The AI is going to hit us hard, hit us often. We have to worry about building up our economy. The AI is also not afraid to land armies on England, push into England, things of that nature. So we're going to have, and then also there's some scripted events like Magna Carta, things like that we'll see in the campaign that many of us will be familiar with. But in this, it is going to be more drastically difficult. And the idea of this campaign, well, we'll start the first short goal of being conquering France. So we get the cultural trait of feudal state, get the fury of our maker's hand, 10 plus 10 unit morale when fighting against armies of other religions. supply network, 20 food from each active trade route. So there are supply networks as well in this, so you got to worry about that. And 300 income from the formation of tributary states. So there's that. Centralization of feudal state. We get icy determination, which gives us more unit replenishment. Hard substance. We get plus 15 food for every region with poor fertility. Minus 10 upkeep for 10 turns for any army that loots or sacks a settlement. Upkeep cost minus 5 for all land units. We get more for missile units. Immigration public order penalties are minus 20. So, our victory objectives are as follows here. The main victory objective. We have, of course, hold all of the British Isles. Just like the minor victory. Military victory. France. Pick France. Cultural victory. In Divine Triumph, France. All about France. We are going to have battle time limit unless we, just in case. I want to be able to look around and things like that. I can autosave on the cloud. The reason I want to play... You know what? Let's play very hard to check out this mod. We might have to restart a couple times, but we'll have some fun. We're not going to play on Legendary because I want to be able to have backup saves. So in case something like that happens in Attila again, we can change. We can fix that. One thing I wish that Creative Assembly would do is on Legendary and on any games that have like an Iron Man, your Iron Man should allow you to have a manual save and an autosave type deal. I get why they don't. But in the case of using mods, things like that, you should be able to do that. But hey, it is what it is. So let's pop in here, start the campaign as Edward the Black Prince. Really excited to try this. This is a lot of graphical changes on the map, so you'll actually see medieval castles. A lot of the battle maps have been looked at as well. So the battle maps will actually have medieval-esque towers on the castles, things like that. So really a complete rework across the board. It should look much more visually aesthetic to the time period. But also I wanted to play something that's a bit harder because 1212 AD, it's relatively easy even with that mod, the extra mod of making the economy harder. It made the economy harder in the aspect that it is harder to build up your settlements, but fielding armies is easy. In this one, it's not so easy. It's hard. You're going to have to think about building, but you're also going to have to think about armies because just building armies and conquering stuff is not going to fix your economy. But I know we probably start at war with France at this point. It is 1220 AD, so I think we have Bordeaux. France is split up into what is, I think, the centralized portion of France, but also tributaries, I think, as well into some southern areas like Aquitaine, I think. We'll kind of see how this shapes up. We'll do a little overview with the campaign. I think at this point in time, also, England has Normandy or Brittany at this point, but we're on the tail end of, well, not the tail end, but we are not far from full-scale war with France during this time period. The one of many times England and France duked it out. But here we are. We do have Bordeaux. Feels weird not being in where we were. We have no campaign, so Normandy is not under us. Toulouse is under I think France, technically. With this. That's safe. Yeah, okay. Just look quiet to me. So we have Bordeaux. You look at, we got some castle aesthetics on the map. We hold that. We have, who is this? Henry. Here we have Charles. That's how we are. We do not start at war with Scotland. Although I don't think we're going to be far from that. We have Wales. We start at war with Dublin, with Ireland. So there's that. We're going to have to subjugate Ireland at this point. We got dismounted English knights. Some mounted knights. So that's some spear militia, some longbow militia, and some English knights at that. Currently hold Bristol, London, Colchester, Nottingham, York. And then we have to worry about this wall here. I think this is technically an aesthetic from previous. For Wars Hill, look. Stonehenge there. And then we hold Bordeaux. The idea of holding Bordeaux is going to be a difficult one, I think. Let's look at our economy at this point. So we're getting 2,400 projected. Not a lot with this. We don't really have any trading partners. We only really know of France.
Well met, friend. Sit and let your words move me to anger or agreement, as you wish. This is a time for justice.
I will actually take that. A non-aggression pact?
Greetings to you. I trust you. Well met, friend. Sit and let your... You are welcome. Oh.
They're logically not going to take that, but we kind of already knew that.
There's a good pork roasting for you, and better ale and mead set aside. But first, we talk.
Okay. So looking at London, we have our fort. So we're looking at needing gemstones. We have a library. At Bristol, we're down in a village. We got our farms, jetties, nothing crazy. I would like to have probably all of this so we can get the copper with that. Technology, here is the technology tree here. Nothing insane, but nothing crazy. Or nothing small by any means. So we're going to look at getting some of our economy built up. So let's go pig farm here.
We hunger for battle.
A mercenary here, armed pilgrims. You only get Bill militia.
Ready for orders.
Fort London is fort as well. Okay, let's look at our family. Um, Henry's the king. Right? Yes. William's a statesman. Have. I'd rather him. Let him be a governor, actually. He has fear. War cry. Here's an extra zeal. Just he has a scholar trait. So yeah, let's do that. Let's pull him out of here.
At your command.
With William there. Then Charles will be assigned to another one here. Okay, let's worry about farms. Okay. My food is good. More road development. Um, let's see. A little wealth, but that's only 70 food. Ooh, goat barns. Go goat barns. I think we go. Trade port. Okay, does London have one though? So London won't have one. Neither will Bristol. So we have to do Bridge jetties there. Central Square. Okay. King's Market. Give us military camp. Well, we can get these anyway, right? Sergeants dismounted.
Ready for orders.
No. Iron Mine would just give us straight iron. That would give me that. Ooh. That gives us extra fertility in the region. That could be nice. That, and let's grab Iron Mine. Timber, timber, timber. That requires iron. That's iron. Some require iron anyway, and you can't do it here. So you have to do it here. Okay. We will need that copper, so there's that.
We hunger for battle.
Here's the king. Survive until 1230. King Henry III ascended the English throne after the death of his father John as a child. He inherited the country impoverished and demolished from the uprising of the barons, which forced King John to sign the Magna Carta. Charter of Freedoms, which severely limited royal power. In addition to the arrogance of somewhat loyal barons, the young king must also face rebels in Ireland, who are also inciting the Scottish nobility to rise up. English territory is gradually shrinking on the European continent as well. King Philip II of France. Okay. Only Aquitaine. Mr. Pope Man. Need to give a lot of stuff to Mr. Pope Man, I think. Okay. So I think what we're going to ultimately do is we're going to march Henry.
At your command. Ready for orders.
Whoops.
Ready for battle. March. We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Ready for orders.
At your command.
Let's see if we can march him north. We're going to worry about our economy first and foremost. Okay, Charles is ready for duty. Okay, so there's those. Corruption. What's our corruption right now? Province. Corruption is only 8%. Okay. Nothing crazy. For military. Construction cost. Growth. Go with construction. Growth, same thing here.
Ready for battle.
We hunger for battle. At once. Ready for further orders. Are you ready to serve? Come, fight with us. Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
Okay, so let's do that.
We hunger for battle. Ready for battle. Soldiering. It's a good life. Come, fight with us.
Okay.
Commander,
So then we're gonna cross straight here. See if we can't take Dublin, since Ireland is in full rebellion right now.
Words
agreement
can be
from
all that is
Wales?
between people, but we would like trade as well, if you agree it.
Okay. We will take that. What luck did we get from actually getting a non-aggression pact from Toulouse? Was not actually thinking that we would. That's insane.
At your command. That is impossible. I don't care how tired you are. I'm afraid we cannot. That is impossible. Ready for battle. Forgive me, but I cannot. We cannot do that. Ready for orders. I'm afraid
What?
we cannot do that. Ready for battle. I'm afraid we cannot. Look to the defenses. We cannot follow this order.
Commander. We cannot follow this order.
Maybe it's maybe we actually cannot move those forces during that time.
Ready for orders.
Oh, there's an event message, that's why. 5 years have passed since the signing of the Great Charter of Liberties by John. The landless centuries of opposition of the kings of England undermined the spirit of the people, but stories about their glorious past continue to excite the minds of brave young men. That the young king left the capital to acquire knowledge about the existence of his people. The primordial trees promise life to the brave and death to the unwary.
At your command.
Now we can.
Advance. At ease, men.
Okay.
At your command.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
Will this end turn?
War! Our Lord demands it. We love it. You
Really?
expect to see mewling like a woman.
We'll purposely retreat
Disengage.
to
Journey
where I want to go. Okay. That might actually help me more than anything. You know, it was only a matter of time. But I think us trespassing didn't help matters. Old man sitting in the inn wished for the king riddle. In case the right answer, promising a share of popular wisdom. At first, I was a formidable weapon. Then the young servant covered me with a gold and silver filigree. Sometimes people come to me with their lips. Sometimes my voice calls them to battle. Battle horn. Oh, rejected. We have to seek a wife, though.
Ready for orders. Commander. To your duties, men. We hunger for battle. Let them cower like kennelled dogs.
Let's check out the first battle. In medieval warfare. Got our English knights, our longbows. Ireland stops rebelling. See how this goes. Just a quick, kind of the whole idea with this is a quick look, but also a deep look at medieval warfare, and then we'll likely get back into some Grand Tactician, and we'll have one Total War on there. We'll have some Grand Tactician, and then we'll have the other two in there as well, with Expeditions Rome and Gates of Hell. Here's what they look like. You have the cities with the towers, more like medieval towers. Cities look absolutely fantastic. Sure.
We'll kill 'em all! Warriors eager for blood!
The brave, ready for orders.
Melee cavalry ready. I would not presume on Jesus Christ for help today. We will be worthy of his praise instead, by crushing those who defend this place utterly. Let us show the world that we are true soldiers. Stand ready. The brave ready for orders. Understood.
Swift riders at your command. Battle group disbanding.
Yeah, there's some Bill Sergeants.
At your service. Advance and speed.
Fire on them! Warriors eager for blood! Get running!
More dogs, some more Bill Sergeants.
Melee cavalry ready.
We'll kill them all!
By your command. Advance at speed.
We'll kill them all! Move it! We will pierce their hearts! Warriors eager for blood!
battle is turning in our favor. Their tower has fallen. Good news! They are trying to take out our general. Defend him! The enemy general is fallen!
Okay. I think once we consolidate what we have up here in Ireland, we kind of just, and Scotland, we kind of just hold. I'm gonna loot and occupy.
Ready for battle! Commander?
Missile infantry. I don't think there's a population mechanic in the game, so that's one thing we don't have to worry about all that much. Grab that.
At your command. Ready for battle.
Okay. We hold Dublin. There's that. We will continue to build up things.
My friend, be welcome. The spirits of this place smile upon you. The gods bless you. You are welcome, although my ancestor... Greetings, friend. We will speak...
Okay. One thing I hope happens in the future with historical Total Wars is there needs to be more settlements. Like, the fact that I just took all of Ireland, just taking Dublin itself, although this is obviously a game from 2015, the base game, and you can't really add a lot of regions to it, it is one thing that needs to be emphasized in the future Total War games. I really like Three Kingdoms because of the fact that there's so many like different places that it's insane. And I actually like that idea. I really like large maps with a lot of areas, just because of the sole fact that it's not that it makes the campaign to grind, it lengthens the campaign to the point that you aren't feeling like you're taking massive like territories quickly. It forces you to consolidate things. Bring a horn, the right answer. The man smiled. The king came across the man saying, "Not far." He called himself a mad bark. A cursed king doomed leads a miserable life. Very gently changed the subject. Awesome.
We hunger for battle.
So that is one thing to kind of continuously hope and acknowledge. No. Oh, that gives sanitation. That's massive. However, that gives sanitation to this, not the entire area. Doesn't help matters. It takes 2 turns to replenish. Bad spring. Ouch. Central Square. Went to Essential Square. Does give some public order bonus.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle. At your command. Make haste, men. Is that all?
It forces some of those to replenish in 3 turns.
Ready for battle.
What, 4?
Hunger for battle.
And that's... Give me 17.
Command. Commander. Ready for battle. Come, fight with us. Are you ready to serve? We need good fighters.
Okay. There'll be a full stack that we can march north.
Ready for battle.
You have wisdom.
Commander. At once. You have further orders? On the move! You will march till your feet bleed! Commander. I'm afraid we cannot.
Okay. Keep pushing up the economy.
At your command.
Oh, okay, so we're going with the basic. Has to be there, 8. Okay.
Retreat! Gathering supplies.
Okay, he shouldn't be able to reinforce. I think. We can crush one of these armies.
Our savior has spoken, and has named you as true.
I'll take that with Wales.
Ready for orders.
He will.
Ready for orders. At your command. Ready for battle. On course.
Can you get back up and around
Course. Steady as we go.
so I can get back here, get the troops, and move forward?
Ready for battle.
Recruit him. We're slowly getting our economy up. What's kind of helped us is the fact that France has not attacked us. So I would like to get
Speak, my friend, and burden.
A flapping
trade
tongue that
agreements.
speaks without wisdom. Greetings to you. I trust you. Greetings to you. I trust you.
Okay. So that'll be it for this episode, guys. Thank y'all for joining me. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Later.